Today we're diving into 15 new RPGs coming to Nintendo Switch in 2025 and beyond. Some are big names, others are hidden gems, but they're all worth keeping an eye on. From turn-based classics to action-packed adventures, there's a bit of everything. Let's jump right into it. Let's kick things off with Dragon Quest Remake. Yeah, the classics are coming back, but they've never looked like this before. The devs went full Octopath style here, those beautiful diorama-like environments, layered pixel characters, soft lighting. It's seriously a great way to reintroduce these old-school RPGs to a whole new crowd. You're still getting turn-based battles, that retro grind, and some of the most iconic monsters in JRPG history, but this time, it actually looks kinda magical. Whether you grew up with these games or you're jumping in for the first time, it just feels like the right way to bring them back. Simple, faithful, and gorgeous. Next up is Pokémon Legends Z-A. Now this one's kind of a big deal. It's taking the open world freedom of Arceus, but this time it's all set in Lumiose City. Yeah, that big urban hub from the Kalos region is now the main playground, and it's getting a total rework. This isn't just another Pokémon game. They're going for a futuristic angle here, with a redesign that feels darker, sharper, and more compact. Battles are still turn-based, exploration looks deeper, and there's this whole smart city vibe going on. We don't know everything yet, but visually and thematically, it's definitely a bold move. If they can deliver the same sense of discovery that Legends Arceus nailed, this one might just be something special. Coming in hot at number 13th, it's Kingdom Hearts 4. This one's been a long time coming, and honestly, the vibe feels completely different this time around. Sora wakes up in Quadratum, a semi-realistic city that looks like Tokyo with a dreamlike filter. The tone is more mature, the visuals are next level, and combat looks way snappier and more vertical than before. We've seen him wall running, grappling, even using some kind of build mechanic mid-battle. It's stylish as hell. Everything about this feels like a soft reboot, but it still keeps that layered, mysterious KH energy fans love. Whether you're in it for the fast-paced action or just to figure out what the hell is going on, this one's shaping up to be something big. This one's kind of like Animal Crossing had a baby with a classic JRPG, and somehow it works. You're tossed onto a mysterious island where you can farm, fish, fight monsters, build your town, and even time travel. Yeah, that's the twist here. You're jumping between timelines to uncover secrets and reshape the island's future. The job system is back too, so whether you want to be a paladin, a cook, or a woodcutter, go for it. Visually, it's got that cozy, colorful style you'd expect, but there's a surprising amount of depth under the surface. It's laid back when you want it to be, but also gives you something to chase. Next up, Deltarune Chapters 3 and 4. Toby Fox is back, and things are getting weirder, in the best way possible. The series has always had that offbeat charm, and from what we've seen, these new chapters are doubling down on everything people love. Wild characters, catchy music, and moments that swing from hilarious to surprisingly emotional. Combat is expanding too, with new mechanics and party interactions that add more variety to fights. Visually, it's still got that simple pixel look, but the animations feel tighter, the effects flashier. The world design looks more layered now, with different routes and secrets waiting to be uncovered. Deltarune's story is clearly building towards something big, and these chapters feel like the tipping point. If you've been waiting, this is where things really kick off. Next up is Lost Hellden, a turn-based RPG with a really unique twist. Every person in the world is born bound to one of 7 sins. You follow a group of characters trying to break free from that curse, and yeah, it gets pretty intense. The art style is striking, almost painterly, and the combat looks sharp with flashy tag team moves. There's a strong focus on storytelling and emotion, but it still keeps things fast-paced and stylish. It definitely feels like a modern spin on classic JRPG themes, and it's one of those games that just stands out from the crowd. Now at number 9, Demonschool brings a bold mix of tactics and horror, wrapped in an old-school Italian horror film vibe. You play as Faye, leading a team of demon hunters through grid-based combat that feels more like a puzzle than a grind. It's fast, stylish, and every move counts. Outside of battle, there's school life, classes, relationships, and choices that impact the story. The visuals are retro but slick, with expressive animations and bold colors. It's weird in the best way, and honestly, there's nothing else quite like it coming out this year. Coming in next, Rune Factory Guardians of Azuma takes the farming life sim formula and pushes it into a full-blown action RPG. You're not just planting crops, you're exploring a fractured world, battling monsters, and uncovering ancient secrets. The combat is real-time and much faster than older entries, with flashy abilities and smooth movement. There's still that cozy vibe, with townsfolk to befriend and daily routines to manage, but it's wrapped in a more dramatic story this time. It feels like the series is growing up while keeping its heart intact.
Got him where it hurt. I'm too good.
Sliding in next, Creature Keeper is a top-down action RPG where you raise and battle alongside a team of strange, lovable monsters. It's got this colorful pixel art style, but don't let the cute look fool you. There's a surprising amount of depth here. You'll explore dungeons, collect ingredients, craft gear, and cook meals that directly affect your creature's abilities. The combat is real-time, with party management that rewards smart combos and positioning. You can build relationships with your creatures, unlock new skills, and even customize your fighting style based on who you bring into battle. It's cozy, strategic, and full of personality, kind of a hidden gem in the making. Up next, Inazuma 11 Victory Road brings the over-the-top soccer RPG action back in a big way. This time, it's a brand new story with fresh characters, but longtime fans will spot plenty of familiar faces too. Matches are just as wild as ever. Special moves, cinematic passes, and anime-style shots that literally explode on goal. Outside the field, there's full-on RPG progression, with training, recruiting, and story decisions that shape your team. It's not just about winning games, it's about building a legacy. Whether you're here for the story, the spectacle, or the pure chaos of elemental soccer battles, this one's ready to deliver. Next is RAIDOU Remastered: The Mystery of the Soulless Army, a long-lost cult classic finally making its return. Set in a stylish, supernatural version of 1930s Japan, you play as RAIDOU Kuzunoha, a devil summoner solving bizarre crimes with the help of demons. The remaster updates the visuals and battle system while keeping that moody atmosphere intact. Combat is real-time with a mix of swordplay and demon commands, blending action with old-school SMT mechanics. It's got mystery, noir vibes, and a cast of strange characters that pull you into its dark, twisted world. A solid comeback for one of Atlus's most underrated titles.
Now. Good.
Coming in next, Trails in the Sky. First chapter is finally landing on Switch, and for JRPG fans, that's huge. This is where the entire Trails saga begins, with Estelle and Joshua setting off on a simple journey that slowly unravels into something much bigger. The combat is turn-based with tactical depth, and the writing, easily some of the best in the genre. Every NPC has their own story, and the world feels alive because of it. The pacing is chill, but the payoff is massive. If you're into long-form RPG storytelling with real emotional weight, this is the one to start with. Now up is Fuga Melodies of Steel 3, the final chapter in a surprisingly emotional tactical RPG trilogy. You command a group of kids piloting a massive tank in a world torn apart by war. Yeah, it's heavy. Choices matter, and sacrifices hit hard, especially with the game's signature mechanic, the Soul Cannon, which trades a character's life for power. Combat mixes turn-based strategy with managing your crew's roles and relationships. It's got a distinct art style, kind of cute, but with a dark edge. If you've played the first two games, this wraps up everything with real impact. If not, this might be your excuse to jump in. Next up is No Sleep for Kaname Date, a new entry in the AI The Somnium Files series that dives even deeper into its signature mix of mystery, sci-fi, and psychological chaos. You're once again solving bizarre murders by diving into people's dreams, only this time, things are even more fragmented and surreal. The story shifts between reality and dream sequences, with puzzles, choices, and visual novel-style storytelling all blending together. It's stylish, weird, and packed with twists that'll keep you guessing the whole way through. If you like your RPGs heavy on narrative and mind-bending concepts, this one's definitely worth watching. Wrapping things up with VARLET, a turn-based RPG set in a high school where reality and virtual space start to blur. You're part of the school's support team, investigating mysterious glitches pulling students into a digital world gone wrong. The game uses a unique dual stat system, light and dark traits, that evolve based on your dialogue choices and actions. So yeah, your personality actually affects combat and story paths. The battles run on a timeline command system, where you plan ahead and react in real time. Visually, it's slick and sharp, with strong anime vibes and a slightly darker tone underneath. It's weird, it's stylish, and definitely one to watch if you're into layered, character-driven RPGs.
見え見えだぜ。
魔法少女の真の力解放します。これで終わりです。
That's the list. 2025 is already looking packed for RPG fans on Switch, and there's still more to come. If you spotted a favorite or found something new to look forward to, that's what we're here for. Drop a comment, hit that like button if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe for more lists just like this. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one.